Hello, my name is Rick Reese, and I'm going to be sharing with you some important information on how to make, save, or raise money with the Surge365 VORTEX. Now, this is just a flat out outstanding tool, whether you be an individual looking to make some extra income, whether you be an organization that's looking to raise some money, whether you be a business. We work with businesses to show them how to turn travel expenses into revenue. This is a flat out great tool. Now, what I'm going to share with you first is a video that will give you a good overview of the Vortex and how it can be used to make, save money. And then I'm going to come to you with a short presentation that'll kind of give you all the information that you need, especially if you are an organization and you're looking for ways that you can raise money during this time. So let's take a quick look at a short video, and that'll show you and give you a good overview of the Vortex. And so let's go here. And so watch this video, then I'll come back and we have a short presentation for you.
Let's begin with a question. Where would you go if we showed you how to make an extra $6,000? Would it be Paris? How about Tahiti? Would you go skiing or relax on the beach? Will you take in the nightlife in Vegas? Or take the family to Disney? All of these vacations can be taken for $6,000. So how can you earn that with us? It's called Vortex. And this invitation-only travel site delivers lower prices more than 85% of the time on hotels, car rentals, and cruises as compared to the big online guys. And the Vortex owner who refers them earns 60% of what their customer saves. The more they save, the more you earn. Here's the best part. You're not selling or recruiting. They are already comparing prices for a trip they want to take. You're just showing them how to do it cheaper. Share Vortex with your social friends, coworkers, family, and friends because you can give access to as many people as you want. Before showing examples of these savings, let's talk about how we can afford to do this. It's simple, really. Expedia and Priceline spent more than $10 billion in advertising last year. We spent zero. Instead of paying for ads and clicks, Vortex redirects that money to customer discounts and Vortex owner compensation. Brilliant, right? So how much can a person save? Here are some comparisons. 7 nights with 2 bedrooms close to Disney's main gate. The lowest price from all the well-known sites was $1,641, including taxes and fees. Vortex price for the exact same room and dates was $1,167. Would anyone you know be upset with you for showing them how to save $474 on a trip they were already taking? Of course not. And we're certain it won't upset you to receive $284 for sharing Vortex with them. Next, your mom tells you about an upcoming girls' weekend in New York. You tell her about Vortex, she compares, and instead of paying $1,174, her and her friends save $374 each. That's enough to pay for some shopping and a Broadway show. And you earn $224 on each room. Now that's a win-win. We asked earlier where you would go if we showed you how to make an extra $6,000. Well, if only 30% of the average person's Facebook friends book 2 hotel nights and save just $50 per night, that equals $6,000. And you can move that vacation from your bucket list to your done list. And when your customers do it again next year, you make another $6,000. What if they each tell 2 people about their Vortex savings and those people book 2 nights each? Your Vortex income triples to $18,000. You are building a residual income that can grow as happy customers tell others about Vortex. And by helping lower the cost of vacations, you are doing your part to make sure cost isn't the reason families skip their vacation again this year.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Vortex. Powerful, powerful, powerful tool. And it's free. And so this is a link. This is a free link that you as an individual, you as a business, to employees, you as a pastor, give it out to your congregation, you as a nonprofit CEO leader, give it out to your membership base. And so it's a free complimentary link. But when they book on that link, they're going to save up to 60%. And you earn 60% of whatever they save. Now, me as a community builder, that's just amazing because I can give it out to the world. So let's share with you a short presentation that'll give you just a little more information, especially if you are a church and you're looking for a great fundraising tool. So let's take a quick look. Save, make, raise money with the Vortex. Powerful, powerful tool. And it's complimentary. Travel more, save more, make more. Now, this is an industry disruption. And because we're showing you insider information here, it's a paradigm shift. Now, this is a game changer, ladies and gentlemen. This is a game changer. And anyone who's been in fundraising can understand once I share this with you. Now, the Vortex, and you're in the video, where would you go if we showed you how to make an extra $6,000? Now, if you are an individual, you may say, Rick, I'm just looking for some extra income. Okay, give out the free Vortex link. Friends, family, you're doing them a favor. They can book, you earn 60% of what they save. If you are a nonprofit and you have a membership base, give it out to your entire membership base because you are a valued member of this organization. Here's a free link that's going to save you on your travel. And it absolutely will save them on their travel. You earn 60% of what they save. You may be a ministry. Right now, many ministries are streaming online. They're hurting. People are not necessarily giving online. My church, they do, but many churches, they don't. Give out the free link to your congregation. They will travel. Everybody locked down at the same time, they will travel. And you may be a business. Business has not stopped. Business travel has not stopped. They're out of business. If you are a business, give this out to your employees, and they can give it out to the world. People will travel. Those business expenses now, we're turning those travel business expenses into revenue coming back in. That's huge, folks. And it all begins online, as you saw in the presentation. Make money 24/7 with the Vortex. Move aside Expedia, move aside Travelocity. There's no selling, there's no recruiting. People like that. It's free access. And get this, it's the same hotels, cruises, car rentals. It's the same. But here's the difference. They save, you earn 60% of what they save. Now, making money in travel, ladies and gentlemen, has never been easier. And I've been out there, and this is what I'm sharing with you. Customers register for this free link, and they save on their travel. It's just as simple as that. What I love about it is we're giving access to the very same hotels, cruises, same car rentals, same flights, same everything. You earn 60% when they save. Now, this can result in substantial recurring income for you. Think about all the road trips. 7.7 billion people locked down. What are they going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to travel. Give out the free Vortex link. So the Vortex customers can save up to 60%, in particular on hotels. Now, this is the biggest savings, hotels. You make 60% of whatever they say. So, for example, Orlando. Somebody goes down to Disney World in Orlando or Disney in Orlando, and they book that hotel. The Vortex goes out and it looks at the public price, which is the set price. It's called parity. By the way, that price is actually set by Expedia and Priceline. They own all the other companies. But it looks at that price and comes in up to $67 less than the public price. As an organization, as an individual, as a business, you earn 60% of that $67 or $40. New York City. They go out, they book that hotel. It looks at that public price. They save $125 off the public price. That's huge. You earn 60% of whatever they save, in this case, $75. See, what's nice about this as a fundraiser or as a tool to make money, set it and forget it. You give out that free Vortex link, they book when they want, and there's no quotas, there's no nothing. They book when they want. When they do, you earn 60% of what they save. Folks, that's huge. Well, Rick, how do you do this? How does this work? Well, our business model is different. You heard me mention Expedia and Priceline. They have a duopoly. They own all the other companies out there. They own Trivago. They own all the companies, and they set the prices. They spend a ton of money in advertising, $885 million a month. Last year, that totaled $10.6 billion. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is a tool that allows you to participate, to harness and redirect real money rather than paying for clicks and commercials. I'm sure you'll agree. It's better to pay you. More effective for us because we pay you when you book. Way better for you because now you get paid if you are a Vortex owner. Now, if you're a customer, you save money. So as a congregation or a membership base, where is your money going? Your congregation, they've got cabin fever from the pandemic. They're booking online. Where's that money going? Is it going to Expedia, Trivago, Priceline? Expedia gross bookings last year, $85 billion. One of my missions in life as a community builder is to use tools to harness and redirect wealth. And that's what we're doing with the Vortex. Now we're including you and showing you an insider look at a great tool. Rick, what's the Vortex? Well, this is a free link, complimentary. You can share it with customers, supporters, members, employees, and even strangers. It's an international link. Give it out to someone in China. The site converts into Mandarin Chinese. Give it out to someone in any country. Multiple languages. They can pay in their currency. The customer goes to that free Vortex link and they create a personal account that they can enjoy unlimited savings when they book travel. There's no quota, there's no time period when they book. When you get ready to book, know that you have your own personal travel savings site. Same hotels, resorts. They can get their vacation homes. If you love vacation homes, many people do. Cruises, cars, flights. We even have Southwest Airlines we're partnered with for flights, activities, travelers insurance. They want to get their travel insurance. You definitely need that nowadays. They got a great deal. Get your free Vortex link, if nothing else, to get that traveler's insurance. And we beat the big guys 85 to 90% of the time. Now, if you're looking to raise money, earn money, save money, this is called click and order earnings. Now, imagine giving out this free link as a church, as a business, as an individual, and earning 60% when they save. You may give it out, let's say 50 customers or members go to that free link and they book, and let's say the average earnings is $50 coming back to you. You just made $1,500. Folks, that's huge. Give it out to 100 customers, put it on social media, give it out to the world. And let's say that average earnings coming back is $50. You just made $3,000. Well, Rick, we have an organization, 15,000 strong. Okay. Give it out to the entire organization. They can give it out to the world. But let's say 500 say, I'm serious about supporting the vision of the house, and they actually book that road trip, or they book that vacation, or they have a camper, and they stop at a hotel, or whatever the case may be, they save. And let's say the average savings is $50 on that trip. Ladies and gentlemen, you just made $15,000. Wow, that's huge. Now, I really love this because truly it is the ultimate fundraiser, and I'm sure you'll agree. Think about this. If only 20% of the member base took one trip, that one pandemic vacation, pandemic road trip, whatever the case may be, and let's say that money coming back is $50, just 20% of the membership base, one trip, and $50 coming in. If you are a ministry of 1,500 members, it's 20% of the 1,500. That's $9,000. This is truly the ultimate fundraising tool. If you are an association of 10,000 members, ladies and gentlemen, it's 20% of the 10,000 members. That's $60,000 with that $50 coming in. You may be a nonprofit organization, global, local, domestic, 80,000 members is 20% of the 80,000. Ladies and gentlemen, that's $480,000 coming in. This is a perfect tool to harness and redirect, I like to say, rescue wealth from flowing away from you to now come to you. You may be an alumni association of 175,000 members, just 20% or 35,000 booking that trip. And let's say that $50 coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, that's $1 million. Now you may have a project that you're planning. What would you do with $1 million? What would you do with $500 or perhaps $3,000? What would you do with it? Could you use that right now? Truly, this is the ultimate fundraiser. How does it work? Give out a free link to the world. They book, they save, you earn 60% of what they say. Folks, that's huge. Well, let's wrap up. Here are some benefits of the Vortex as a fundraiser. You're generating funds from an existing network of members and supporters. Now that money is flowing somewhere. It can now flow to you. Get paid for performance and productivity. There's no glass ceiling on earnings. This is just supply distribution in an $8.3 trillion travel industry, and you are now a player. Give Expedia the boot. There is no upper limit. This is just pure business globally. Low participation rate still produces significant revenue. Now, accountability is huge, whether you're an organization, whether you're in a business, or even as an individual. Everything is trackable, folks. There are 3 reports that are generated. Download those reports, hand them to your accountant, and away you go. I really like this one. Online bookings and changes are handled directly with the travel vendors. You're not in the travel business. Expedia is not in the travel business. All they're doing is the broker in between, connecting consumers to the suppliers, travel suppliers. You're just giving them the boot as the middleman. So when a person books a cruise through that Vortex, they're working with Carnival Cruise, customer service, Southwest Airlines, customer service, Avis Car Rental, customer service. You're not in charge. You're just getting paid for sending the traffic. Travel cash rewards are paid by the travel vendors, not your supporters. Now, as a community builder, development kind of person raising money, that's a big one for me, because we're not jacking the prices up. We're just doing something different with a profit that Expedia keeps 100% as paid by the travel vendors. We're saying no. And by the way, that made Expedia $85 billion last year. We're saying no. Let's take that profit paid by the vendors. Now, this is huge. I want you to hear me. And let's pass on a savings. We're passing on a savings. And then for the owner of the Vortex, let's pay 60% of what that customer saves. That's access, folks. That's access to global wealth. Now, the campaign requires virtually no management overhead. All you're doing is pointing them to a link. Now, if you've ever worked a traditional fundraising program, you've learned as soon as you hear car wash, bake sale, big event, little money, lay low, back away, run, Forrest, run. Get away from there as fast as you can. No, this is, can you point them to a free link globally? This is global, folks. They book, they save. They may be in England and they book a hotel in Spain, never come to the United States. They save. The savings, 60% of that savings finds its way back to you in the States. That's big. It's non-contractual. If it's working, you keep going. There's no long-term commitment. If it's not, you simply stop. But here's the trend as I wrap up. 2018, people booking online, we call it digital travel, 704 billion with a B. Last year, 762 billion. I want you to think about the next 3 years. 2020, travel took a hit, no doubt. But what's going to happen with 7.7 billion people locked down at the same time around the world? What are they going to do? What is next year going to look like? What is the following year going to look like? It's all about positioning and timing. All the Vortex is doing is just redirecting your customers to the very same travel vendors. But here's the difference. You now earn when they save. That's big. When we think about the end of this year, whether it be Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and moving into next year beyond the pandemic and the year following, ladies and gentlemen, people are booking right now. In fact, Carnival cruise bookings for the fall through the roof. Those canceled vacations will be rescheduled. Those weekend getaways will be considered therapeutic, or I will die. Imagine being locked up with kids. You've got to get out. Those family vacations will be enjoyed. People will be going on cruises and to resorts. I know we've got a cruise that was canceled in May, rescheduled for next year. We'll be at a resort in Mexico in January. We're not alone. And they will offer the lowest, best deals, best prices, best bargains, best incentives, and billions will be made. If you are an organization, if you are an individual, if you are a school, you can participate. Don't let this opportunity. Every crisis represents tremendous opportunity. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. We see on Facebook people traveling all the time, and they post their pictures. Someone got paid. Why not choose who gets paid? Billions will be made. What is your vision? What's the vision? What are the projects that you are looking to get funded? What do you need? This perhaps is a tool. This is perhaps a tool. I say get back with the person that invited you to this brief presentation of the Surge365 VORTEX and let them know what interests you most. It just may very well be, I just want a free link so I can save money. Never pay retail for travel again. Friends don't let friends pay retail for travel. It's a free complimentary link. Get back with them. You may say, Rick, I want to make money, whether as an individual, whether as a school, whether as a church, whether as an organization or as a business. I want to make money. I do not want to miss this. Or it may be both. In either case, get back with the person that invited you to this brief presentation and come on board today, or at the very minimum, we've got a free Vortex link for you. Before you book, open up that personal Vortex account and take a look. It's going to give you access to unlimited savings, up to 60% off hotels, resorts, car rentals, and more. Now, you want to do this today, so get back with them. Thanks for tuning in. God bless you. And I'll tell you what, guys and gals, we are on to something big here. I'm building a community center in my hometown of New Bedford, Massachusetts, and we're going to raise a lot of money with the Vortex. Now, we've got other ways that we're bringing money in, but we're going to raise a ton of money. In fact, we're building 6 community empowerment centers across the nation, and we're going to transfer those billions that are going to Vortex, are going to Expedia and Travelocity. We're going to transfer them with the tool Vortex. What are your projects? You may simply say, Rick, I just want to make some money. And it could be just as simple as that. In either case, dream big and include others. Enjoy the rest of your day. God bless.